That's true. They don't perceive power through service. So I mentioned you were in a window. I'm a slave. Yeah, absolutely, I'm a slave. I'm a humble slave. You know what a slave drive is on a PC, right? How many disk drivers do you got? I've served the first sacred son forever and always. Because you got to know the first son is a server. So the first son is a slave, a server, always in service, serving the all creation. The first spirit and the first son and the first light. First light. First light. Thank you for the light. Thank you forever and always for the light. I am always in service. That's what a server is, right? So their perception of power is not as a server, but an inverter, sucking out of us what we are. Right? Shields are up. No, it's you got to know how to build a communication system, right? Cells are spinning. Cells are antennas. Knowing how to build a communication system that doesn't break. So if it breaks, you got to know how to rebuild something that broke. So if you're a server, then it means you know how to build a server because we're servers. So it means you know how to rebuild or fix broken servers, broken gates, broken communication systems that are not in balance, not in divine right order. So you got to know something about firing order and divine right timing and divine right breathing balance. So we're all experiencing balance, right? So we're all experiencing being in a state of peace with the first sacred son, the first server. So being in service is humility. It's an act of being humble. I am in humble service. So I serve the first server, the first son. So that's called implicit trust. I implicitly trust the one I'm with, the first server. So I'm always in service with the first server. Gifting electrons. The first electron donor. Yeah, a musician, a poet, a storyteller. What do you want to be when you grow up? When they ask me that question, how much time do you have? You can't escape the first sun. You can't escape first light. That's the all creation. That's the eternal consciousness field. Experiencing what eternal, pure, absolute love is. It goes on forever. Gifting electrons. That server is always on. You can't ever put that fire out. That's a firewall. That's the first firewall. That's the first shield, the shield of one. Breathing with the first one. Breathing with the first spiral. The organic water code. Yeah, the first molecule of water, the first substance. Wow, fire and water. Liquid molten voltage consciousness. Wow. Yeah, that's called the flow. The flow, the form and flow of the spiral. So it's naturally always on, always creating something new and different. So we thrive on the differences. That's the mirror, our mirror. Yeah, like giraffes. I love giraffes. They're the shape and the form of a giraffe. In some ways, it reminds me of a sauropod. You know? So anyway, y'all have a good day. Y'all, the all creation. Muave, Aya, Kemaloati.